Hi, my name is Megan Hunkins, and I would like to talk to you today about professional learning communities. You may think, what is a professional learning community? A professional learning community is also referred to as a PLC. It's a group of educators that meet regularly, share expertise, work collaboratively, and just work towards improving skills and the academic performance of their students overall. And this is just a summary of the definition that I found from the Glossary of Educational Reform. You may have professional learning communities or PLCs already occurring in your school or district, but if you don't, I think that there are something great that you need to learn about and look into. Why is a PLC needed? Richard DeFore, he is a retired superintendent from Illinois. He's wrote several books and journal articles about the benefits of PLCs and professional development overall. He states that the rise of or fall of professional learning community concept depends not on the merit or the concept itself, but on the important element of improvement in any school. So your PLC can only get better if the teachers in it that make it up are willing to work together, to collaborate, to show their strengths, express themselves, accept their deficit areas, and work towards improving those to benefit their students as a whole. So it's not a single effort, it is a group effort, and sometimes that is hard for other teachers to work towards because they don't want to pull the weight themselves and they have a hard time working as a group, and it's just challenging sometimes. But PLCs overall are great, are meant to be great. Why is a PLC needed? You may think, oh, it's just going to be another thing that they're trying to force on us. But PLCs are great to ensure that students learn. They help to ensure what students learn, how we're going to teach it, how we're going to respond to different learning difficulties. And again, this is as a group. So like one teacher may have different ways of responding to learning difficulties and different strategies, and they can express those as a group and share, and you can take from one teacher and then transform it into your classroom and make it your own. And it's not meant to be something that is just terrifying or something that's just another professional development that you're not going to learn from. You're meant to take stuff from it and then make it your own in your own classroom. So a PLC creates a culture of collaboration. This could be departmental, school-wide, or district-wide to improve. PLCs could be like grade level, like specialty areas, or departmentally, like all moderate special education teachers could form a PLC together to express what's working in their classroom, talk about what's not working so well, and how we can improve it together. So you're not alone. You're not struggling on your own. And then a PLC will help you focus on the results, help you gather your data, interpret your data as a whole, so you, again, know what's working for you may not be working for this teacher. What's working for this teacher may be working for you, and you can make it stronger. So it helps you focus on these results and interpret your data and work towards developing higher goals for yourself and higher goals as a group. Again, the benefits of the PLC can increase collaboration together, so it reduces burnout. So you know that you're not on your own. You have a group that you can confide in, express yourself. So if something's not working, you can talk to each other and bounce ideas off each other. It promotes teamwork and team building because you're always working together. It helps you can use the PLC to work towards implementing a viable curriculum, so you can work towards promoting higher goals for your students, and it can help you establish common assessments to measure your student progress, strategies that are working for you and that you can use together, and methods that you could use to monitor progress or monitor behaviors, just different strategies that everyone can take and make their own. And it helps you interpret data and results together, because you may be struggling with how are you going to interpret these results, and as a group you can work together to express it better. And PLCs, they'll help you set goals for student growth. They can help you set goals for personal growth. They just can help you set towards what you want to work towards as a group, as a classroom, as a district, as a PLC together. What a PLC is not. Some teachers who are not as accepting to change, they say, oh, it's just another meeting. It's just a place where we're going to meet to share our frustrations, like a rant fest. It's going to be a social hour that we're forced upon. And this was found in an article from Richard DeFore and Douglas Reeves. And a PLC is not that. It's not meant to be something that you're just forced to go to. It's meant to be a learning experience, a collaborative effort that you're going to work towards. I know change can be scary, but a PLC does not have to be a big change that's just forced on you overnight. It can be small doses. It could be, you don't have to have weekly PLC meetings. You can meet monthly or bi-month or every other month, whatever works for your group as a whole. So why do you need to build a PLC? Building a PLC or establishing a PLC it allows teachers of common subjects or common areas to meet. You can lesson plan together. You can discuss the strategies that work, the strategies that don't work, and talk about how you can improve upon those. Techniques for improvement, not only just in your classroom, but as a teacher leader yourself. Sometimes it helps to have somebody that you feel comfortable confiding in and expressing yourself with one another. It helps you, a PLC helps to build practices to interpret student data. And I know that special education, we have monthly events for HRR schools, so it would be a way that we can schedule our events and talk about them together, so we can plan ahead and know what's coming up and just share that with one another. But there will be challenges in creating a professional learning community or a PLC, and some of those would be establishing a common meeting time, because I know that as teachers we have so many extra duties, extra meetings, so we will have to work together to establish a common time that'll work for everyone and establish a common area. If we're doing this within a school, we'll have to pick a specific classroom. If we're going to do this district-wide, we'll have to pick a school that is centered where all the teachers can meet and they're not driving across the district to meet each other. So no one really has to go extremely far out of their way. Because again, it is a extra meeting. We will have to talk about topics of discussion and build those up. We will have to establish a PLC leader and find a good teacher leader that we feel will best represent this group. And we're going to have to make changes. They don't have to be big changes all at once. They can be small changes over time. Those are just some of the common challenges with developing a professional learning community. And these are some sources that I gathered along the way to help with the process. I found some great articles by Richard DeFore, again, and then the definition of that on the Educational Glossary website. I feel that professional learning communities are overall beneficial, especially to common teachers. they have so many great benefits, and I know that the change overall could be scary, but I feel like that'll be something to work towards. I feel they'll be more beneficial than a faculty meeting because these meetings will be specifically centered on your subject or content area. Thanks.